就是因为不懂。
New York pop-up celebrates 25th anniversary of Friends. 纽约快闪展览庆祝《老友记》开播25周年。Central Park's famous orange sofa, Chandler and Joyce reclining leather armchairs and four-bit guitar. All are on display at an exhibition to mark the 25th anniversary of the hit sitcom Friends. The pop-up exhibit opened in New York on September the 7th as part of celebrations marking a quarter of a century since the first episode aired on NBC and runs until October 6. It is also a way for Warner Bros. To cash in on the comedy series' seemingly never-ending popularity. 15 years after the last episode was broadcast in May 2004. It is like a museum. The amount of details, of props, and just the craftsmanship that has gone into this event is astounding, said James Mitchell Taylor, who played Gunther, the timid waiter in Love with Rachel. The studio has recreated the set in a huge loft in Soho, Manhattan, almost exactly. Everything from the furniture to the decor in the same. Visitors can lounge on the famous air armchairs where Joy and Chandler would shout at the television, eye their football table, or open the door to Monica and Rachel's apartment just across the hallway. When I first walked in, I just burst into a smile. Every corner that I turned to and all the things that I could see bring back a lot of memories, and it is also well done, said Maggie Wheeler, who played Janice, that lady with the annoying nasal laugh. The exhibition, which is already sold out, is part of a wider effort to mark the anniversary and capitalize on its popularity among younger audiences who weren't even born when the final episode was broadcast, but have discovered it through returns to Netflix.
New York pop-up celebrates 25th anniversary of Friends. Central Perk's famous orange sofa, Chandler and Joey's reclining leather armchairs, and Phoebe's guitar, all are on display at an exhibition to mark the 25th anniversary of the hit sitcom Friends. The pop-up exhibit opened in New York on September 7th as part of celebrations marking a quarter of a century since the first episode aired on NBC and runs until October 6th. It is also a way for Warner Bros. To cash in on the comedy series' seemingly never-ending popularity, 15 years after the last episode was broadcast in May 2004. It's like a museum. The amount of details, of props, and just the craftsmanship that has gone into this event is astounding, said James Michael Tyler, who played Gunther, the timid waiter in Love with Rachel. The studio has recreated the set in a huge loft in Soho, Manhattan, almost exactly. Everything from the furniture to the decor is the same. Visitors can lounge on the famous armchairs where Joey and Chandler would shout at the television, eye their football table, or open the door to Monica and Rachel's apartment just across the hallway. When I first walked in, I just burst into a smile. Every corner that I turned to and all the things that I could see bring back a lot of memories. And it's so well done, said Maggie Wheeler, who played Janice, that lady with the annoying nasal laugh. The exhibition, which is already sold out, is part of a wider effort to mark the anniversary and capitalize on its popularity among younger audiences who weren't even born when the final episode was broadcast, but have discovered it through reruns on Netflix.
The exhibition, which is already sold out, is part of a wider effort to mark the anniversary and capitalize on its popularity among younger audiences who weren't even born when the final episode was broadcast, but have discovered it through reruns on Netflix. 剧作的主干是 The exhibition is part of the effort to mark the anniversary and capitalize on its popularity among younger audience. which 定语从句在主语和谓语中做插入成分 audience 后接定语从句。This week's film are all reruns. Times Television announced a rerun of The Benny Hill Show, a television program that is shown again. Rerun. 重播的电视节目。Take advantage of something 利用。The team failed to capitalize on their early lead. To gain a further advantage for yourself from a situation. Capitalize on something. Capitalize upon something. 充分利用，从中获得好处。The exhibition, which is already sold out, is part of a wider effort to mark the anniversary and capitalize on its popularity among younger audiences who weren't even born when the final episode was broadcast but have discovered it through runs on Netflix. Nasal 鼻子的与鼻子相关的 connected with the nose. Nasal discharge. Her voice was nasal and penetrating. Burst into, to start produce something suddenly and with great force. The aircraft crashed and burst into flames. She burst into tears, laughter. When I first worked in, I just burst into a smile. Every corner that I turn and all the things that I could see brings back a lot of memories, and it is so well done, said Maggie Wheeler, who played Janice, that lady with the annoying nasal laugh. Visitors can lounge on the famous armchairs where Joey and Chandler would shout at the television, eye their football table, or open the door to Monica and Rachel's apartment just across the hallway. Lounge 懒洋洋的站、坐或躺着。To stand, sit, or lie in a lazy way. Several students were lounging around, reading newspaper. Lounge, the department lounge, the television lounge, the television lounge, the departure lounge. Several students were lounging around, reading newspapers. Decoration, the act of adoring, embellishing, honoring, ornamentation, decoration, decor. The decor is a mix of antique and modern. The style in which the inside of a building is decorated. We need volunteers to help build and paint the set. Offset, the two actors became close friends. Offset, the two actors became close friends. On the set, 在拍摄现场 the scenery used for play, film, movie, etc. Set 布景 The studio has recreated the set in a huge loft in Soho, Manhattan almost exactly. Everything from the furniture to the decor is the same. Everything from the furniture to the decor is the same. Timid, 胆怯的、胆小的、缺乏勇气的、羞怯的、胆怯的、缺乏勇气的。Shy and nervous, not brave. He stopped in the doorway, too timid to go in. Timidity, 胆怯、胆小。He was soon disillusioned by the government's timid on social reform. He was soon disillusioned by the government's timidity on social reform. He stopped timid. He is responsible for all stage props and lighting. Prop 道具 a small object used by actors during the performance of a play or in a film. It is like a museum. The amount of details of props and just the craftsmanship that has gone into this event is astounding, said James Mitchell Tyler, who played Gunther, the timid waiter in love with Rachel. Prop, timidity. Cash in on something, 从中牟利，捞到好处。To gain an advantage for yourself from the situation, especially in a way that other people think is wrong or immoral. The film studio is being accused of cashing in on the singer's death. It is also a way for Warner Bros. To cash in on the comedy series' seemingly never-ending popularity. 15 years after the last episode was broadcast in May 2004. The pop-up exhibition opened in New York on September the 7th as part of celebrations marking a quarter of a century since the first episode aired on NBC and runs until October the 6th. 句子的主干是 The pop-up exhibition opened in New York on September 7 and runs until October the 6th. As 结构是一个修饰成分，以的身份作为的意思。Air 播出送出 On air. The show will be aired next Tuesday night. Tonight's PBS will air a documentary called Democracy in Action. The show will be aired next Tuesday night. The show will be aired next Tuesday night. Tonight, PBS will air a documentary called Democracy in Action. Air 播出送出 to broadcast a program on the radio or on television. To be broadcast on air. 正在直播 Unfortunately, it was a rather sordid episode of my life. Episode 人生的一段经历，小说的片段插曲。An event, a situation, or a period of time in somebody's life, a novel, etc. that is important to interesting in some way. The final episode will be shown next Sunday. The final episode will be shown next Sunday. One part of a story that is broadcast on television or on radio in several parts. Episode 电视剧或广播剧的一集。The pop-up exhibit opened in New York on September the 7th as part of a celebration marking a quarter of a century since the first episode aired on NBC and runs until October 6th. Sitcom, a regular program on television that shows the same characters in different amusing situations. It is America's most popular sitcom. Sitcom 情景喜剧 The door for a real hit in last year's show. The show has been a smash hit. A big, greatest, huge, massive, real, a smash hit. 受欢迎的人或事物 a person or things that is very popular. A hit musical. Immediate, instant hit. Decline 数量价值的减少下降衰退 Recline 向后倾 the back of it moves into a comfortable sloping position. He was comfortably seated in a soft reclining chair. Central Park's famous orange sofa, Chandler and Joy's reclining leather armchairs, and Phoebe's guitar all are on display at an exhibition to mark the 25th anniversary of the hit sitcom Friends. Pop up 突然出现，不意冒出 appear in a place or situation unexpectedly. You solve one problem and another would immediately pop up. Appear in a place or situation unexpectedly. Pop up. A pop-up menu window. A pop-up menu window 弹出式选单视窗。A pop-up birthday card containing a picture that stands up when the pages are opened. Containing a picture that stands up when the pages are opened. Pop up. Software to block pop up. A new window that opens quickly on the computer screen in front of which you are working on. A new window that opens quickly on the computer screen in front of which you are working on. A new window that opens quickly on the computer screen in front of which you are working on. Pop-up 弹跳视窗，快显视窗。New York Pop-up celebrates 25th anniversary of Friends.